Although the lockdown in Lagos continues to be relaxed, sales remain poor at this gas station. Aziz Ganiyu leads the distribution chain supply at Rain Oil.
Can I see your wedding? Yes, sir. It's around, sir. Okay, please bring it. Okay, sir.
The company's turnover has dropped by half in 6 months.
Averagely, this station is supposed to do about some 40,000 liters on a daily basis, but we are barely doing about 25,000 liters. So there's a drop, remarkable drop in volumes. And that's likely because businesses have not opened fully. People are still staying at home. And coupled with the fact that there's a curfew, so we are not able to run the 24 hours that ordinarily this station is supposed to run.
This flyboat is headed for Ijegun, a jetty at the Lagos port. On board is Rain Oil's founder and boss, Gabriel Ogbechi. A trained engineer, he started with one gas station in 1999 and has grown it to 81 stations nationwide. Because of the current lack of demand, the company's reservoirs are now filled with various oil products. And just like other oil companies in Nigeria, Rain Oil has been selling at a loss since last spring, with the price of a barrel of crude below $20. Yet Ogbechi remains optimistic.
1 year of a worldwide health challenge is not going to wreck the business. It may put us in a negative territory, but I believe that the reserves we've had in the past, the profits we've made in the past, the investments we've made in the past should be able to see us through this period.
At Sterling Bank's head office, the oil industry remains a top priority. Crude continues to be Nigeria's major export, and like all national banks, Sterling reserves a quarter of its global credit offer to companies dealing in petroleum products. But most of these big companies are on the verge of collapse due to their inability to honor reimbursement of the multi-million euro loans they took out.
The response to those challenges are most likely to be a restructuring of facilities to realign the repayment with the cash flow. But you could also have instances where some assets are not very profitable and you could lose money. But again, it will not be an outright write-off, because irrespective of the price, for as long as the asset operates to some level of profitability, you would recover some of the money.
At Lagos's Balogun market, vendors complain about not receiving support from banks. Omolola Onabanjo imports fabric from Switzerland and China. Her bank has refused to relax the loan terms despite a significant drop in sales. And the depreciation of Nigeria's currency, the naira, has made things even more complex.
Dollars are expensive now. And even the one we have at hand, you can imagine you buying something of 10,000 naira, and customer is coming in to price you 8,000 naira. How do you cope?
Olaya builds presses and grinding machines. He is among the hundreds of small businesses that depend on Nigeria's crude market. But the sharp drop in crude exports has paralyzed the economy, and customers are hard to find now.
This fabrication, since they don't open up, this is our first work where we will collect. And this work now is not a work of 100 naira or 500 naira. How many people have 200,000 naira for pocket now to come and give you work?
Back at Rain Oil, Gabriel Ogbechi has made it his company's top priority not to lay off any staff despite the financial hardship. The idea is seconded by his wife, Godfrey. The company co-founders convinced their board to prioritize the health, protection, and security of their employees.
Even if at the end of the year we do not report a profit, if we all manage to stay alive and stay healthy, I can assure you that for us will be a very big plus.
The fate of Rain Oil will inevitably remain tied to the price of crude. Despite efforts to diversify its economy, Nigeria remains extremely dependent on the fluctuations of crude revenue, and the price war between the world's biggest producers remains a major threat to its oil sector.